Guys, my name is Paul Victor. I'm the founder and the CEO of Wezesha Youth Initiative. Wezesha Youth Initiative is a youth-led organization which is deeply concerned with the youth affairs and the development of youth in this country. Throughout the period that we have existed, we have met various youth, and it is true that Kenya is truly a blessed nation. Despite the challenges here and there, we can say Kenya is one of the best countries to live in. Fellow Kenyans, as they say, if you refuse to engage in politics, then you will end up choosing your inferior. And it reaches at times where we have to take side. Any neutrality in situation of injustice is like a betrayal to people who believe in you. Since yesterday, there has been a hashtag trend in various social media outlets, that is lower food prices. It is indeed that the normal mwananchi, the Wanjikus, as they are referred, we are suffering. And all this suffering is as a result of the poor leadership and governance in this country. We cannot say that in Kenya we don't have resources. We have plenty of resources ranging from the minerals, the agricultural commodities, and many other resources that can support us. And even in countries that has done a lot in terms of the economic growth, we have seen examples of European countries, and Cuba is one of the small countries that has managed to utilize their few resources to satisfy the needs of its citizens. So Kenya is no exception. As we go to election, a lot is happening in this country. In fact, this time we are really having a challenge, because those who are eyeing the top seat, all of them are what we call the oligarchs. There are groups of cartels who have grouped themselves with a common interest, dividing Kenyans along ethnic lines, and they are giving us unnecessary hopes. How this faction is dealing with the uchumi, the other faction is promising another thing else. But the truth of the matter is that as we talk now, any ordinary Kenyan can't afford the basic food commodity. And we always say that the increase in prices of various commodities can be caused by some factors that we cannot say that we are experiencing issues to do with the natural calamities in this country. We have potential farmers who are doing their best. They are producing some of the best food commodities in this country. But that industry has been overtaken by the cartels. The cartels are regulating the prices of different food products in this country. Nowadays, if you have like 1,000 shilling, maybe what you can buy is just 2 to 3 products, food products in this country. Unlike in the past where with the 1,000 Kenya shilling, you could fill a whole bag or even 2. So, as one of the progressive youth in this country, I want to challenge my fellow youth, the entire society, and the leadership of this country. We have seen government concentrating on other things like roads, and even some people are praising the tall buildings that are rising in every estate. To them, that are indicators of the economic growth. But we cannot be in a country where only few people are enjoying the national cake, while other millions are languishing in poverty. It is another time to choose our leaders. This time round, we must really interrogate various people eyeing different seats in this country. When we are suffering, or it's not about the Luos who will be suffering, the Kikus who will be suffering, the Kalenjins who will be suffering, the Luyas who will be suffering in this country, or the Mijikenda. Whenever we are having a problem, like now we are having the food crisis, it is we, all Kenyans, who are suffering. So, when you decide to choose the tribe, or you choose someone who is close to you, or someone who has bought you, or someone who is popular, and you neglect the agenda, then let's just prepare for another 5-year suffering in this nation. Having said much, I want to join the rest of the Kenyans to protest and also to remind the government that we are the voters, we are disturbed by the situation, and not even big phrases, political phrases, slogans, and quotes will save this nation. We need pragmatic leadership in this country. Thank you.